meetings to talk about capital improvement money. We get $300-some thousand a year. What do you want me to spend it on? If you say, Alderman, I want you to spend it on trees, sidewalks, lighting, cameras, whatever, that's what I should spend it on. So, unfortunately, it's going to happen. Collins Muhammad was trying to put it on the ballot to reverse it. It's not going to happen. But we have to be prepared for it. Let me tell you why seniority experience matters. Because whoever's in seniority, when redistricting comes on that legislative committee, that's who help make decisions. And that's where I plan to be on that committee.
All right. Want to read the question now? Okay, the question is, why do you support or not support ward reduction?
I didn't support the ward reduction because what's going to happen with that ward reduction, there's going to be at least 2 wards that's going to be taken away. And my reason not to, right now we have an issue about our people having the correct leadership that's going to lead and guide them right there. But it's going to happen. As Jeffrey said, it's going to happen. We can't stop it. It's going to happen. But we're going to have to make sure that we got the right leadership in the place to get it done. And I think it happened like that because our people wasn't educated more to understand what was on that ballot. So when we say the leaders in our community, it's up to the leaders in the community to educate us more in regards about those things that's on the ballot so we would know how to vote. So nobody never educated nobody on the north side about that.
So you're saying nobody gave any information about the
People was
reduction?
not educated about what was going on with the ward reduction. The people they did not really understand clearly about what they was voting for.
Okay. All right, here you go. You can stay up, Ms. Tonya. What would you do different than the 22nd? What would you do different in the 22nd Ward monthly community meeting to increase community engagement? What would you do different than the 22nd Ward meeting to increase community engagement?
Do different for this meeting?
Other than
basically what I would do different than this meeting, one, I wouldn't single out just supportive people to be at the meeting. I know who support me. I would make sure that everybody in the community will know about it. I would work more hand in hand with the committee people in the ward in regards about the meeting. Not just a community meeting. I would call a town hall meeting. A town hall meeting is bringing everybody forward at the table longer than a community meeting, so you are able to ask more questions and they can bring more things to you. And I will bring more resources to the community meeting and also with the committee people than what's been done now.
I'm not sure what more I can do to get more people to come out to community meetings. What I do know is for this meeting, I sent out about 2,000 notices. But look around. Out of 2,000 notices, 100 people have come out. I can send out 1,000 notices. And I guarantee you, if we invite the mayor, the public safety director, half the time, we have town hall meetings every year, so that's nothing new. But we're going to get the same people. One thing I do know is I can make a meal for you, but I can't make you eat it. Okay? I can educate you as much as I can educate you. It's up to you to use the information I give you. If you're hungry, you're going to eat that meal yourself. So I'm proud of the fact that we have monthly meetings, and I don't send notices out on a regular basis, but we still get 50 people on average to come out to a meeting with no notice, because you do know we have it the last Tuesday of every month from 6 to 7:30. For 16 years we've been doing that.
This one said these speed bumps in the 5600 block of Terry.
Speed humps. The way we get speed humps is the streets that surveys were done on. Right now, out of about 5 surveys, there's only one street, and that's on Wobbler in the 5300 block, that's actually passed muster to warrant a speed hump. So what the city does, they come out, they put some kind of device in the street, and they can track how fast cars are going. So they take the average speed, they count how many cars have passed through, and they make that particular determination on whether or not it warrants a speed hump. What I have learned, being in the neighborhood for so long, there seems to be a few people that do a lot of the speeding. Most of us don't speed. It's kind of like stop signs. Everybody wants a stop sign, but what it does is inconvenience those of us who's going to stop at it. It doesn't do anything for the people that just continue to run the stop signs. But the way to get a speed hump is to let me know. I will send a request to the street department, and then it takes about 3 months, sometimes 4, because there's a lot of requests across the whole city in order to get the survey done.
Sonya, you want to speak on speed bumps?
Speed bumps is something that we need to have in the streets. The South Side has a lot of speed bumps all over there, all in their areas and in their communities. So why don't we have the speed bumps all over here in our community? Sometimes the departments may not be doing what they need to do, but as a leader in your community, you have to get up and you have to go put fire up under them so they can get the things done for your community. Again, not keep trying, y'all doing this. No, I demand that you get this done and get this done for my community because of the deal of the accidents. But instead, we putting barrels up where school buses can't make a turn and people is beginning to start crashing at them. And also, the police is almost crashing in the barrels. The barrels is not good. Speed bumps, we need them. And I will make sure as I become you all order, we get them.
Okay. Let's take a step. What are the boundaries of the 22nd ward boundaries?
What do you ask?
What are the boundaries?
What are the boundaries?
Well, right now it's me knowing of the boundaries and learning of all the boundaries of the ward. It's like north coming down of Exel, coming down a part of Union, it's going down to 70, working itself back up to Goodfella, and we have parts of over here that comes over on Skinker. At this part of it, I am walking the whole entire ward, knocking on the doors, talking to the people, handing out my literature, and I have a ward map that I'm looking at because the ward has been cut and getting redistricted so much for corporation and developers to do what they want to do. And we need to have it done better than what is getting done.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, 90% of the 22nd ward is basically Union west of the city limits and Page north to the highway. Of course, there's a small portion that's Edsel to Page and Blackstone to Skinker. And then there's an additional portion that's north of Natural Bridge from Geraldine west to the city limits of Pine Line.
So what about Page and Union?
It's Page to the highway, and it's Union to the city limits of Pine Line and Wellston.
Tonya, you stay here for this, please. When will cameras be put in the alley of the 5900 block of Coke Bridge?
They going to the best place.
Alleys in the fifth. Here's how the camera alley situation works.
The ward down.
As people report illegal dumping to Citizen Service Bureau,
I'm sorry.
they start tracking how often the trash, the refuse department, as well as forestry go out and pick the trash up. So if it's repeat offenses, then they'll put cameras up. Also, if you make a phone call, you let me know, you call the trash task force commander, that will put it on their radar screen as well to get a camera. But one of the things the city don't do, they don't tell you when they do put it up. And then once they do put it up, once everything seems to kind of went away, they'll move it somewhere else. But that's pretty much how that works. And we've had the trash task force commander here at meetings before, and that's pretty much the process.
Certainly. As the alderman, what can you do to reduce crime within the 22nd ward that's not already been done by the police?
As being an alderman in the 22nd ward, number one, to reduce crime in it that's not been done by the police, we're going to have to start digging for resources outside and bringing resources on the inside and seeing how much they work. Working more with the police, finding out who are all these police officers that's in our ward, because I have talked to a sergeant and he let me know that we have trigger-happy police officers in our ward. White guys that they're putting here aim to kill our kids at any time. We need to know who they are. We need to have them removed out of our ward and have other ones to come in. But we're going to have to pour better resources to start getting it done. Instead of keep saying, we try. We got to do it. We got to get it done. And it's going to be about pulling resources from other states.
Okay,
Sure. Some of the things I've been doing currently is working with big brothers and big sisters. I'm proud to say that one of the young men that I became a mentor with back in 2008 when Officer Nobel Brown was shot and killed. Marcus, his dad, was shot and killed in a robbery. And Officer Nobel Brown was shot and killed that summer. We had a real big community meeting, emergency meeting. And it was a very eye-opening experiences. And young people really shared with us their life experiences and asked us not to give up on us. There wasn't a dry eye in the place. And I got exposed to big brothers and big sisters. So one of the things I did is I took on becoming a big brother of Marcus Woods. And I'm proud to say Marcus Woods 2 weeks ago became a St. Louis police officer. Also, what's important is that we continue to fund programs like Better Family Life, the YMCA, and other programs that get these kids off the street in a productive program so that they don't have to be out in the street being a particular menace.
Yes. How long have you lived? It's just a straight number. How long have you lived in the ward, 22nd ward?
So that's combined. So 26 years plus 13 years. 26 plus 39. That's 39. Is that simple math? Okay, 39 years.
All right, let's start.
5.5 years.
5.5, 29, 39 years. Oh, Miss Tonya, do you think an activist can be a great politician?
Sure I am. That's right. I'm
Can an activist be a great politician?
Okay.
Obama was an
Can an
activist.
activist be a great politician?
Obama was.
Obama was. He was the president.
Right.
He's a politician. My son, Rasheen Aldridge,
Met with Obama.
Committee man, but you know, most of them were public servants. Because we're sick of what the politicians is bringing to us. So they're public servants. They're not going for being politicians.
Say it.
Absolutely, an activist can be a good politician. But what makes a good politician is somebody who has selfless service. Somebody who has really been committed to the cause of serving people. I'm proud to say that I've served my country for 23 years. I'm proud to say for 16 years I've served this community. And I am an activist for you every day that I'm at the Board of Alderman and when I'm out in these streets. So absolutely an activist can be a good politician.
Now, real quick, what we're going to do is, I would like to give the committee woman a minute or a minute and a half to ask either one of them a question or both of them a question. and then I'll pass one, and then we'll give them their closing.
I'm about to say, Tonya, committee people special, they get their own question. Committee people above regular people, they get their own question. We don't do that in my ward. Not in my ward. We all equal.
Not being able to get along with each other and compromise in order for the greater good. So my question would be, even though you headstrong and you feel like you know how to solve all the problems of the 22nd, if you don't win, will you be able to work together? If you win, will you be able to work together? And will you work on bringing the community together so that we can be better? Get it first now. Y'all gotta get along. I'm about unity. And yes, I will be able to work with Jeffrey. I will be able to work with the community to bring it all together. And I'm not saying that I'm the best and I'm the great, because as far as that, I don't think neither one of us is going to be the best and the great as far as getting the job done. But bringing more things on getting it done, and I don't have no problem with that. I can walk hands in hands with him. I don't have a bandana. I have a problem on the community and how the community is getting done and what's going on in the community. So, yes, I win, I will be able to work with him. If I lose, I will be able to work with him. Because one thing I do know, you're still always a winner, and the people is the one that's got the power, so we still can get the job done.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have demonstrated if I can work with leadership pride. Most people know that when I ran for office in 2003, I won by only 8 votes. That was a bittersweet win. I mean, it was God's intervention saying that it was my time. And I had struggles and I had issues with the prior administration of the Ozier. Some people may remember the first 2 years I had to fight a recall petition. They went out and got signatures and they tried to recall me and get me out of office. But I fought back. My record speaks for itself. We put our petty differences aside, and I've been able to work with Mr. Ozier ever since 2007 after we had a do-over because we had he challenged me in a re-election campaign in 2007. So I work well with the Oziers today. We have no problems. My wife and I are invested in this community. It's in our best interest, no matter who's the owner, that we continue to be engaged. We're not spending $307,000 on Marlon King and Goodfellow for nothing. We have a huge investment. That's my testimony as to how committed I am to this community. When everybody else is running away, we're standing here. The Army taught me to lead by example, and that's what I'm doing. So I have a vested interest to work with whoever's the leadership is, because I don't plan to be alderman for 30-some years.
Okay, I don't want to ask a question. I just want to make a statement. You know, I read these little tweets. I read Facebook. I don't ever comment on it because I just think it's so crazy. But I see these little tweets. I see these little Facebook posts, live posts on STLL today. My kids calling me. They talking about your award on STL today. I am sick and tired of people thinking that our ward need to be saved by everybody who want to come in and save it. I've been with Alderman for 13 years. And if I thought one day, just one day, that he wasn't right, I'd have been a ghost and gone. Because I did 10 jobs like that where I just didn't like something, I just get away from it. So I've been with him for 13 years. I was with him when most of the abandoned buildings around here had trees growing out of it. Not branches on the roof. That trees going out of it.
Wow, where was that?
Right over there on
Shit, ain't they They still growing out of them?
Holdermont and Martin Luther King, somewhere over that way. I've been with him since before he got there. The alderman was saying only 2 buildings a year can come down. I've been with him since he got here from day one. I know what he's doing, and I know what he'd like to do. And whoever gets the alderman position, I'm gonna still be here because I live in the ward, I have my business in the ward, my kids went to school in this ward, I got shot in this ward. I am this ward. I am this ward. And I can say, from the Kenny Jones years to now, come on now, you don't even know what I'm talking about if you ain't been over here, 20-something years. Ms. White, am I right?
1972.
1972, yeah, I mean, trees growing out the building, abandoned buildings everywhere. Now you see buildings coming down. And as the community people and the aldermen, whoever did, we have no power to go say, Ms. White, you gonna build property in my ward, or I'm gonna do what? Nothing. Nothing.
Antoine.
So all we can do is come together.
He could have kept his statement.
Vote. Vote. Please vote. You know, I'm real big on that. Bring 10 people with you and vote.
I ain't been to a war meeting in like
But understand.
talking about
Understand this now. We're at the top of the food chain. And we've been crawling up here for the longest. So vote how you feel, but think about that. This war, don't let that Facebook tell us where we living at. Don't let that
no, this is not an endorsement meeting. It's supposed to have been just a war meeting.
Under the regular building in the ward. And under this regular building, and the alderman should be ashamed of himself. The community leaders should be ran up out of here. And all they had to do was just pass this way. And they seen a whole construction of a new building. And most of the people that's listening and commenting on it is people living in North County, South County, just to feel, oh, that's a damn shame they living like that over here. Well, come back to 800 map and tell me that. I bet I'll bring you back to West County. So I'll leave that right there. Are you guys good? Okay, it's kind of late and we gotta get out of here. We got this rapper with his TV up here. And we have a basket coming around and ask for any token that you want to give. And that helps us buy these great gifts that we give. Hey, I'm sorry.
No closing statement?
Oh, wow. Yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
The man with the mic is Andre, the committee man. The same man that ain't been coming to war. Never mind, let me stop.
Okay, my closing remarks is this. No matter what, we still gonna work. And I may been in this war for 5.5 years, but Northside is still considered Northside. Right now, all money is being allocated downtown, South St. Louis, and Central West End. It's not coming into the North Side.
Right.
Because we have to fight more, because they don't feel like the North Side leaders are allocating the money out correctly. So everything has to have a change at times, and we have to change. So I hope March the 5th that I can get you all support to elect me as alderman of the 22nd Ward.
All right.
Experience matters. When you hire somebody for a job, you don't have time for OJT all the time. Experience does matter, contrary to popular belief. Here's what I can say. I'm running on my record. I'm not running on what I want to do and all of that stuff. I'm running on a record on what I've done. And it's very important to understand that I am soon to be the second most senior alderman. Right now, the third. But I will soon be, after March 5th, the second highest alderman in the city of St. Louis. I will be the highest African American in seniority at the Board of Aldermen. Experience matters. When you become chairman of committees, you have leverage with the administration on resources. And understand this, everybody. Every board gets the same amount of money, $300,000 or less. But all these vacant lots and these vacant buildings need to be redeveloped. It takes people outside our community developers to come in here, but we have to encourage them to do that. There's nothing I can do to make them. Just like I can't make you put a gutter on your house. The city can give you a citation, but I can't make you paint your house. I can't make you do all that stuff. My job and my role is to be the spokesperson for this neighborhood, this community. That's what I've been doing. We would have never had an Arlington Grove project if it wasn't for my experience and my relationships at the Board of Aldermen. We would have never had an $8 million project on Granville if it wasn't for my relationships and my experience at the Board of Aldermen. Experience matters. And don't let anybody trick you to say anything other than that. Because that's why I say 2 + 2 is 9. Experience matters. I plan to return back to the Board of Aldermen with your support, and even better things will happen.
This lady's over here climbing.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get down to what we really came in for the Tuesday.
Ask you, when we have our engagement meetings to talk about capital improvement money, we get $300-some thousand a year. What do you want me to spend it on? If you say, Alderman, I want you to spend it on trees, sidewalks, lighting, cameras, whatever, that's what I should spend it on. So, unfortunately, it's going to happen. Collins Muhammad was trying to put it on the ballot to reverse it. It's not going to happen. But we have to be prepared for it. Let me tell you why seniority experience matters. Because whoever's in seniority, when redistricting comes on that legislative committee, that's who help make decisions. And that's where I plan to be on that committee.
All right. Want to read the question now? Okay, the question is, why do you support or not support ward reduction?
I didn't support the ward reduction because what's going to happen with that ward reduction, there's going to be at least 2 wards that's going to be taken away. And our reason not to, right now we have an issue about our people having the correct leadership that's going to lead and guide them right there. But it's going to happen. As Jeffrey said, it's going to happen. We can't stop it. It's going to happen. But we're going to have to make sure that we got the right leadership in the place to get it done. And I think it happened like that because our people wasn't educated more to understand what was on that ballot.